Hi everyone, we are from Emerson Munga. Today we're going to present the living math in Borneo. This project connects with math with traditional culture. It's called ethno-mathematics, the idea that math exists in the way people live, build, paint, and also create art. This project supports SDG 4, equality education. We believe that learning should be relevant and linked to real-life experience, especially in culture, where we learn that math through local traditions is become more meaningful and interesting. We also explore traditional knowledge in Sarawak like house designs, farming patterns, and weaving involving math. These are just old practices that are full of logic, symmetry, and also measurements. So, through this project, we're showing that culture, math are connected. That makes learning more holistic and also sustainable.
Let's talk about traditional home. The Biicc is a roundhouse used for community meetings. Its shapes show radial symmetry, which is myth concepts, but also beautiful communities and communication linking to SDG 11's sustainable cities and communities. The Ibang house uses repeated rectangular modular units that make it easy to expand as a family's role. This shows good planning and the design using myths. The Mana house is built high on stilts. That's because of clothes and spiritual belief. This shows how myths is expert to adapt to nature, a smart and sustainable solution. So, when we study traditional home, we are not only learning geometry, we also learning how our ancestors built sustainable communities.
Now let's look at time and farming. The Bowman calendar is not based on months, but on seasons and events, like planting and harvesting. Farmers know when to plant just by observing nature, rituals, and cycles. That's part of SDG 2, Zero Hunger. They space their crops evenly to make sure everything grows well. This shows understanding of balance, symmetry, and spacing, which are math skills. Even though they didn't use modern tools, their knowledge is accurate and based on observation and practice. By preserving this knowledge, we also support food security and sustainability. This is real-life math that help communities survive and grow.
Now let's look at art and craft. Wakobu, a traditional Iban textile, is full of symmetrical design and repeating patterns. They show math concepts like transformation, congruence, and freeze pattern. These patterns are not just beautiful, they carry stories and identity. This supports SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, because it's valuing handmade, meaningful craft over mass production. By learning to see the math in this textile, students can appreciate traditional art in a new way, and by using and respecting this design, we promote sustainability in our culture practices. So, even in weaving, math and sustainability go hand in hand.
So, how does this project help the world? First, it supports SDG number 4, which is quality education, by making learning more meaningful and connected to culture. Second, it promotes SDG number 11, which is sustainable communities, by highlighting how traditional architecture adapts to the environment. Third, it connects to the SDG number 2, which is zero hunger, by showing how farming uses math to feed communities. And finally, it supports SDG number 12, which is responsible consumption, by preserving the value of handmade crafts. Here, what we want to do. First, use cultural knowledge in the classroom. Second, record and share math and tradition. Third, teach students that sustainability and math are connected. So, we hope this presentation shows how culture, math, and the SDGs can work together to build a better future. Thank you.